Yeah, hi. Alrighty, folks, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your late night. Well, not late. It's time for your late, out of date AEW Dynamite review. We're also going to talk about the other news, which basically was already reported by TNT or TBS. Warner Bros. Basically broke the news before Tony Khan's stupid, dumb announcement. That was supposed to be the fucking announcement to watch this stupid show, right? So there's a whole big thing. Tony Khan's big announcement. And great. And guess what? Next week we're going to have another announcement. Announcement of an announcement and another announcement, blah, blah, blah. Great. Tony Khan's special announcements, which there's no big fucking deal to wait till the other week. Like, what kind of shit is that? Like, you think that's something to build off of? Like, oh, the announcement next week is when will the first Dynamite or whatever, the stupid Collision show, whatever. We're gonna talk about this. Anyways, grab your Coca-Cola, drink magnificently, 5 minutes and bitches go. Oh shit. Why I didn't review it last night, or basically why I'm behind on some videos. I already did an NXT review if you guys missed it. I also did a video about superstar Billy Graham before this, and it will be uploaded eventually. Rest in peace to superstar Billy Graham. A darn shame that he has passed away. Why I didn't do this review? Because, well, I fell asleep because I was bored with this show. Oh, this is a great wrestling show. Well, it was a great wrestling show. How? How was it a great wrestling show? I want to know. Oh, because something about the Elite or whatever. It's not enough to save a show, people. Especially a lot of boring matches, no stories. Let's be fucking real here. Grab your Coca-Cola, drinking, obviously, spam this, and bitches go, oh shit. Oh shit. Cheers, motherfuckers. It's good stuff. So let's talk about AEW Collision, okay? So look, wow, AEW Rampage is fucking... So, Smarks have an excuse to say why they're staying home on a Saturday night now, you know? So they have an excuse that why they don't go out and enjoy their Saturday nights. Now it's like more fucking stupid wrestling on a Saturday night. Basically every fucking night is a fucking wrestling show now. Every fucking night. Come on. Great. That's fucking great. Does that mean, am I gonna do reviews for Collision? I'll try to. Like, I can't guarantee it'll be the night of, or I'm gonna be watching every fucking Saturday night. So you're literally debuting the show in the summer. When again, first of all, you're at a big disadvantage for doing AEW Collision. So we're talking about AEW Collision. Let's talk about AEW Collision. It's always been reported that they've been planning this show to do. But are you fucking kidding me? AEW Collision. You're really fucking trying to do an AEW Collision show. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Really? Why are you doing AEW Collision? What's the need to do AEW Collision? Why is there the need to do another show? People say, oh, well, this is good for AEW because there's more demand for AEW and Warner Bros. Going to sign them some contract. Do you not understand? For people that keep mentioning that, oh, you guys thought AEW is going to die. They're going to sign them. You do understand that Tony Khan is buying rights to try to, keep their show on TV. You don't understand that he buys, like, TV time? You think that it's not Tony Khan's doing of trying to having another show on a Saturday for some dumb fucking reason? I don't know. Again, I don't know. Whatever. You don't think he's not buying extra time to be on TNT, TBS? Like, he's not actually paying money to be on the show? And why is he doing that? Obviously because he fucking is that much a fucking stupid mark that think, oh, I have a business, man. I'm running all this shit. I'm trying to have... again, he's basically trying to be clone to WWE, but yeah, he's still a fucking glorified indie fucking promoter and shit like that. He's just a fucking dweeb. He's just a fucking nerd. He's a dork. You know what I mean? But yeah, like this guy, whatever. I don't know. So if you guys don't think he's not buying TV time, then I don't know what to fucking tell you. He's buying TV time. That's what he's literally fucking doing. And now, unfortunately, we have to deal now with AEW Collision on a fucking Saturday night. Really, people are gonna waste their time on a Saturday. Especially, come on, you're gonna deal with competition where games are happening on Saturdays. WWE now does pay-per-views on Saturdays as well. You're freaking also, like, come on here. Don't you also do pay-per-views on Saturdays? Like, unless now, like, I guess like, they're always going to do it on Sundays now. No way now WWE's going to do pay-per-views on a Sunday anymore. Which, again, I would love it that WWE can go back doing pay-per-views on a Sunday. I don't mind whatever, like, pay-per-views on a Saturday or Sunday. You know, I don't mind that. I don't mind having a pay-per-view on a Saturday or Sunday with WWE. I do prefer sometimes more on a Sunday. That way it gives a chance for people to do on a Sunday night. Because Sundays are usually boring, right? It's a boring Sunday. That's like the point of sometimes pay-per-views with WWE. That would be the advantage. I understand, like, you know, the point of sometimes with, like, WWE pay-per-views, you know, oh, you know, they're make you tired the next day, blah, 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 gotta go to work, gotta go to school. But, like, if it's a good pay-per-view, you'd gladly want to stay up watching those. And it would be great, sure, especially with the premium line, especially with the WWE Network or whatever, Peacock, whatever, the streaming shit. Like, there's an advantage where you can have sometimes on those international pay-per-views on a Saturday, and then you can have more pay-per-views on a Sunday or Saturday, depending on the situation, right? It would be nice. Now, you watch. WWE's no longer going to fucking do pay-per-views on a fucking Sunday. And now it's just like, oh, great. Now I have to fucking review 2 shows. Like, this is definitely too much for people who make YouTube videos. This is also too much for, like, goddamn. Really, AEW Collision. So, yeah, there's been talks, again, of AEW Collision. It's going to be their 2-hour... The problem with this show is that why I don't have trust for this show. They established that Dynamite is their main show, okay? Which, sure, no problem. But boy, did they fail with Rampage. They failed with Rampage a lot. Oh my god. They failed with Rampage. And now they're doing another show with Rampage should have been their SmackDown. Like, I don't mind Collision being a special, let's say one time on a Saturday, kind of like Saturday Night Main Event. You know? It's not a bad name, by the way, AEW Collision. But the problem is really, this is going to be an every weekday on a Saturday. A Saturday also. Come on, you have to understand. Unless you're a pay-per-view, and unless you're, like, come on, sorry. Every Saturday, this is not going to be good for this company. You're not going to get good ratings with this. AEW Collision. You're not going to get good ratings. I'm sorry, you don't have this much to demand. And again, this is why I say only Tony Khan is buying fucking TV rights, because there's not much of demand besides smarky wrestling fans. Like, normal people don't really care about WWE. Why would you think they care about fucking AEW? Like, come on. Hold on a second. Okay, well, I'm trying to say. So, I was just typing something. But, like, come on, AEW Collision. Like, you understand, Tony Khan is buying fucking TV time. Like, it's not like if they legit want it. For you people that say, oh, Dirk's gonna sign $1 billion, blah, blah, blah. You don't think Tony Khan has a part of it in terms of buying that chance? Like, you know? You understand? Like, he's using his own fucking daddy's money to do it. Okay? But yeah, that's happening. They're good. This is not gonna be good. I'm sorry. If you can make Dynamite entertaining, like, I understand they're smarks. Yeah, I get it. Smarks. They think AEW is this great TV show. They think Dynamite is so fucking amazing. They act like AEW is such a great wrestling show. Like, it's the best show on. It's the best wrestling company today. It's the best wrestling show to watch. Blah blah blah. When in reality, AEW sucks. WWE sucks too. I'm not defending WWE. If you are for some reason new to my channel, if you've been watching my channel, you would know that modern wrestling sucks now. Why modern wrestling sucks is because there are no stars. Everything I complain about WWE applies to AEW. AEW is honestly, again, no different than WWE, and guess what? They're literally trying to be like WWE. No matter what chance they get, they will try to always be part like WWE. You don't think them apparently planning to have a brand split is them not ripping off WWE? Again, this is everything they try to do. They have Justin Roberts who does the fucking does the announcing. They're ripping off. They're basically trying to emulate WWE. You know, with having the same announcers, having the same commentators, shit like that. They have Taz and fucking JR. You know. Not that, like, again, I don't mind seeing them. I love JR. I love Taz. I actually like Justin Roberts as an announcer and shit like that. You know. It's just, unfortunately, they're going on the wrong way of, like, because they don't have stars. Again, like I said with problem with modern wrestling, there's no stars nowadays. There's no larger-than-life characters. There's no engaging characters. There's no cool wrestlers. Again, it's all about the indie mentality. AEW, again, is a glorified indie fed, but it has the money. That's why they're on TV. It's because they have the fucking money. Tony Khan's using his daddy's money to fucking put on to this fucking company. If anything, he's losing more money from his fucking father. Taking his fucking father's money and they're like using it up and losing money. Again, they're losing money from just the video game itself. Like, and they're also losing money by just like fucking just buying TV time when the show is not even getting fucking ratings. It's not getting good ratings. I'm sorry, when we talk about ratings do matter. It shows how good your shows are, and when you're getting low ratings, it's not good. I'm sorry, it's not good. You get canceled. The only reason why he's still on is because, again, Tony Khan's buying money. He's buying TV time, right? Again, modern wrestling. There's no larger-than-life characters, no good characters. There's no good story. There's no storylines in AEW. If there is, it's a shitty storyline. It's not even engaging. It's not even cool. Okay. The wrestling, again, is your glorified, typical, stupid, smarky, bullshit jizz fest where they try to emulate Michaels versus Undertaker WrestleMania 25, but yet they miss the point of what made that match great. It's the story, the characters, the believability, the realistic in-ring psychology and shit, right? The actual good, those were good. That was a good match for a reason, because it was actually good wrestlers were doing good actual moves. All these wrestlers now, they don't do good moves. They don't even wrestle. They are just doing kicks and flips. Again, they're indie wrestlers. They don't fucking do... They're not even real wrestlers. They're not even doing wrestling moves and shit. And they're not fucking even doing in-ring psychology. They don't even have in-ring psychology. They don't. But apparently it's all about work rate. We only care about work. It's not good, people. It's not good. And again, that problem goes with both WWE and AEW. Just boring too, and I don't understand how Smarts Act. These are good shows. How are they good shows? Because they're indie wrestlers that you like. Just because you like the wrestlers doesn't mean they're not stars. Okay, you can like the show you want, or you can like these. But again, it doesn't like they don't draw. They don't make the money. And for God's sakes, they're boring. I'm sorry. No one fucking knows who these people are. If I was go outside in public and ask, do you know what pro wrestling is? Or watch WWE or team... Like, they probably won't even know what AEW or care about AEW. Again, it's like that fucking scenario when AEW was on after the NBA. Like, it was that time... It was like around Christmas 2020. When they fucking saw... Oh, like, after AEW, when NBA ended, and AEW had that fucking time slot. All the fucking NBA fans fucking crapped the shit on AEW. They fucking said Jericho is fat. Oh, who are these fucking wrestlers? Is saying this is not, man, they not cool. They boring as fuck, man. Shit. That's what they were. You think, again, and you think people are lying? Like, come on. You really think Collision is gonna be a good? I'm sorry, Collision is not gonna be good. It's, and then there's talks of a brand split. Why you need a again? First of all, Tony Khan's a hypocrite. I saw a video where he's like, the reason why WWE failed is because, WCW failed because they had too many wrestlers. Well, guess what? We have that. You have too many fucking wrestlers, don't you? You fucking showed. The guy had too many fucking guys. Again, contradicted himself so much. He has too many fucking wrestlers. And not just that. It's like a bunch of dead weight. You are not entertaining people. Just because you refuse to fire them and whatever. You're bringing all these jobbers who don't draw and don't have any star power. Again, your brand. This is not a good brand split idea. Okay, you don't need a brand split. First of all, that's stupid. And you're just gonna rip off the V like that. Like, again, why you need a brand split? There's no reason for a brand split. And how are you gonna control the titles? Well, like, really, you're gonna create another world title? Like, come on. And second of all, you don't need a brand split. You can't have wrestlers be on both shows. Make it again continuation of each other, just like how Raw and SmackDown used to be. Is that hard? I don't fucking know. I don't think it's that hard if you try to make fucking at least like, you know, your show's actually good to have characters, storylines. But again, you're TV-14, and yet you fail to make that show intriguing with TV-14. You don't have hot women doing hot shit. You don't have your men looking like men. Again, that's the problem with wrestling nowadays. Like a lot, it's like too much it's like feminist agenda. No attractive women doing hot shit like what wrestling used to be. And it's like, again, a lot of these metrosexual fucking males are not, they're not fucking like alphas. They're not fucking men. They're all these gay dudes that play video game and nerdy and gay. Like, seriously, that's the problem with wrestling nowadays. And that's what AEW literally is mostly is. It's more of that. It's more of the same gay shit that is happening in WWE. It's probably more, honestly, more gayer. They have a trans agenda pushing a fucking Nyla Rose and shit, you know? And watch when she probably show on Collision. Oh lord. Again, you don't need a fucking brand split. Why you gotta have a fucking brand split? Oh, showcase then I don't know. That's your fault for not showcasing these people. Like what? You're gonna really like what are you gonna do with the titles and like, how does that make any fucking sense? It's so fucking stupid. Okay, and they're gonna try to make like a SmackDown. Like, I'm sorry if you don't have, you're not. Come on, you're not gonna get that much of it. You're struggling to even get fucking barely 1 million viewers on Dynamite. You think you'd get 1 million viewers on Rampage? Remember, not Rampage. Fucking again, you struggled to do shit with Rampage, and now you're having another show called Collision. Do you not remember when there was a time when you were having Dynamites on Saturday? They had Dynamites on a Saturday before because that had to be pushed back because of the NBA and shit like that, right? When they did that, they were getting shit viewership, and people were not watching. Fucking fucking Friday night Dynamite, like 10 p.m. whatever. Even fucking when on, if memory serves me right, they were on 8 p.m. on a Saturday one time. I think back in 2021. Guess what? Low ratings. What makes you think that AEW Collision is going to do better and doing good? I don't think you're going to improve at all, people. Again, it's sure if it's just like Dynamite, then fine. I mean, again, Dynamite needs to be better. Like what I want with wrestling, I want wrestling to be good. I want the larger life characters. I want the good storylines. I want cool wrestlers. I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of these types of wrestlers now. I'm just not. They're not entertaining. They're not cool, and they're not fucking people with charisma and character, and they don't look like the part and act the part. That's just how it is. But again, if you actually try to make them cool and have good writing and shit and actually fucking have good stuff going on, again, it's not just the writing has to improve, it's also the wrestlers themselves have to be cool, you know? But, again, like, with Dynamite, at least, like, you know, with Dynamite, like, it's their Raw, right? It's their main show. If they make it just like Dynamite, then sure, at least the quality would be the same, you know, live, 2 hours, blah, blah, even though it's not going to be quality necessarily in terms of people going to watch and care, because it's still going to be boring indie glorified wrestling on TV. You know, that's literally what AEW is with Dynamite and shit. It's a glorified indie fed that so happened to have the money to be the, you know, with, you know, good camera quality, all that kind of stuff, and on TV. You know, it's what TNA used to be basically, right? But TNA, if anything, was better because they had washed up WWE guys that were entertaining. Now, AEW has washed up WWE guys that sucked. That's all it really is. You know what I mean? I mean, sure, they have legends like Sting, Jericho, Christian. Now, but that's the thing. You barely remember they're on. Like, unless this is a way to showcase. But the thing is, no matter what, if you do this whole stupid brand split shit, but the thing is, they should be on shows anyways because these are talented people. Rusev should be on TV. All these people, man, and you're doing stupid shit, like, and having all these boring fucking wrestlers who are not entertaining at all. It's just the truth. Like, really, come on, Collision, and it's gonna be on a Saturday too. Like, come on, Saturday, every Saturday. You think it'll get good rate? I don't think so. I'm sorry. When people are going out, enjoying the summer, especially not just that in the summer. year long. You don't think people are going to go out to do stuff on Saturdays? This is not like how it used to be back in the day. There's a reason, like, when people say TV's dying. I mean, it's not always the truth. Because again, why does fucking sports get high ratings still on TV? Because they're again, it's sports and it's entertaining, right? There's a time that WWE used to be entertaining, and they would get good ratings. Now they suck and they get low ratings. There's a reason for that. You know what I mean? But at least like their advantage, like they're they're on Monday Night Raw. It's the longest episodic television on Mondays and shit. And that's their advantage. It's like it's known that it's gonna be on Mondays, okay? And it's like a Monday tradition to people, and it's on Monday. Like not really much is on Mondays besides sports, but that'll always be on Monday. And it's like an old thing. You're new, but you really think you're gonna fucking gravitate to be like this new hot thing that people are gonna fucking stop what they're doing on a Saturday every week to watch this? I don't think so. Especially when Saturday is like the more funner day of the week, right? People don't want to fucking honestly stay home unless it's something exciting like a sport, or sure, an exciting TV show. There's a reason why fucking like Saturday Night Live. It's not like what people go or stay home to watch anymore, because it sucks now. Okay? No one really cares about WWE anymore, even on a Friday night when it's still like kind of like a party time. But like people used to care about SmackDown because it'd be entertaining and intriguing and shit, right? But like AEW, you're new. You're not really gonna be that intriguing. Be honest with you. No casual viewer is gonna fucking stay. Honestly, once they watch AEW, it's like, what kind of gay shit is this? What kind of shit is this? It's not like the wrestling I used to watch when I was growing up. You'll get those people, it's like, man, this is not entertaining, bro. Like, why? They're fighting, they're like doing gay shit. This doesn't look real. Like, that's going to be like, obviously people know wrestling is fake, but it's supposed to look real and look exciting. This is not exciting, people. I'm sorry. AEW is not exciting and entertaining. It's the truth. And let's be fucking for real here. Going back to how, when then like, they're trying to emulate WWE. Guess what? They're trying to emulate WCW. They're just trying to be like WCW. Like, you guys really think you're fucking some alternative to trying to be like WCW? Look at this, people. Look at this. So this is their official poster or whatever. And do you not see the logo? Do you not see the logo? And again, look at the difference. Huh? It's like it's that cliche. Let me copy your homework, but make it look different. That way no one notice, right? It's that scenario. It's literally that scenario of let me copy your homework. Well, let me change the answers a little bit. That way no one would notice. That's what this shit is. Or let me copy your results on the exam. You're ripping off WCW. People may say this is an homage, or, it's them honoring WCW. Bullshit. They're ripping off WCW. It's not homaging. They wish to be WCW. Why are they on TNT? Why are there no Warner Bros? They're trying to emulate WCW. They've been trying to do that. You even saw the first Dynamite. JR says, we used to have a show right here back in TNT, but this is our return. And it was not even the same company. You're ripping off again, you have your own logo. Your own logo. AEW. It's like white, right? AEW. Or gold. While you're ripping off WCW, you change your logo for red to match WCW. Again, you're ripping off WCW. I'm sorry, it's ripping off WCW. I'm not saying the logo looks cool. It does. But you're ripping it off. Okay? You're ripping it off because you're trying to emulate WCW. That's the problem. You're ripping off WCW with that shit. I'm surprised you didn't do that for when you started. But again, you want to know why you wouldn't start? Because they would have people who said it was ripping off. And guess what? You're still ripping off now. You've been trying to always emulate WCW every time you try to do it. And this is one of your attempts again. So there you go. I mean, come on, you have Tony Schiavone for fuck's sakes. So again, I'm not a fan of AEW Collision, especially on a Saturday. I'm not excited with the idea. I'm just not. I guess the only days to really not care about wrestling is really Thursdays now. Oh, but Impact, motherfucker, no one cares about watching TNA Impact Wrestling, okay? And even fucking the people who work there, I gotta tell you, I was in a job interview shit. I was like in a Zoom meeting, and I met one of the referees for TNA. I'm not gonna reveal who it is, but he was looking for a job. Okay? What does that tell you about TNA? They don't pay anybody there good. They don't, because they're a shitty indie fan. What does that tell you? Even, oh my god, the referees, man, and they have to find new jobs. I feel bad for that guy, man. I feel bad. Good guy, by the way. Good guy, man. I met him. It's like, good guy. Man, even fucking, again, like, what's... Man, Thursday, I'm like, oh god. Like, how is this... How do people have the mentality, really, to watch all this type of... Almost all this much wrestling? I'm sorry. This is too much wrestling for me. Just watching WWE with their Monday Night Raw. I mean, honestly, I'll be honest with you. I barely care about watching NXT. I'm also busy doing stuff on Tuesday nights. Okay? I'll try to review it, but it's just like, but again, that's going to be the type of deal with most, like now, with most wrestling, because I hate, like, modern wrestling, or that's just that, like, I'm sorry, like, okay, like, I'll try to watch Raw. I try to watch maybe Dynamite. I'll try to watch SmackDown. I might try to watch Collision, but the thing is, I'm not gonna fucking care. And again, I'm not gonna go. I'm not going out of my way to waste my Saturday watching that. When I know people who want to get together or just want to. If I want to enjoy a Saturday night, I'm not throwing away plans for that. I'm not. I can't. I'm sorry. I mean, I'll watch if I'm home on a Saturday. But not every fucking Saturday is gonna be I'll tell you, sure. I'll try to do results, but again, I'll like read the results and try to watch back, do reviews. But it's not to like watch it. I can't. Especially, come on. There's no way I'm gonna fucking miss a pay-per-view where again. I mean, I'll try to watch two, but come on, man. It's like this is too much wrestling, man. I don't understand how this is wrestling paradise. I don't know why people think wrestling is popular now when it's not. The popularity has died so much. Just because you guys think it's popular because you are wrestling fans and whatever, or you're smarky fans, doesn't mean that it's popular mainstream. Okay? Wrestling is not popular. It's only popular at a certain time, maybe with WrestleMania. Sure. But not everyone's going to go out of where to watch because, again, wrestling has declined in terms of popularity. It's not mainstream as it used to be. It's not popular. It didn't get fucking... It's not getting 10 million people to watch each shows or 10 million plus. Now, literally, Dynamite does not even get 1 million viewers. Raw and SmackDown doesn't get can barely get 1 and 2 million viewers. How the fuck do you think WWE's come on, how do you think wrestling is popular? It's not. Sure, people will watch WrestleMania because it's WrestleMania. It's like the Super Bowl, okay? But everyone's gonna watch every pay-per-view because it's like not mainstream. It's not cool anymore. That's the problem with wrestling nowadays, people. That's WWE. That's fucking AEW. That's modern pro wrestling for you. And you think people are gonna fucking go out of their way to fucking watch barely people could try to go out of their way to watch Dynamite. If I'm out like on Wednesday, I'm not gonna go out of my way to watch that unless I'll just try to watch the results and shit. But there's no way I'm going out of my way to watch fucking the Saturday Collision. Because again, it's a Saturday. Am I saying it should be on the same time as SmackDown? No, I don't want that. I don't want to deal with the only best honestly day would be a Tuesday but then it would be I don't know, it's just but necessary or a Thursday. I don't know. Honestly, they screwed themselves big time. Y'all screwed. Honestly, focus on just one show. You have Dynamite. Is that not enough? And again, you have Rampage, and you're struggling to make Rampage good. Why the fuck You're worrying about making another fucking show. And don't mean bullshit that up. No, they're buying time. They're buying time Tony Khan is buying time. That's part of it. Sure, does it give a reason to watch TNT, TBS? I don't even know where it's gonna air Collision. I know damn well they're not airing on TNT. I'm pretty sure TBS. Come on, they're gonna deal with the NBA. They're gonna deal with fucking basketball. They're gonna be with sports, WWE pay-per-views or PIAs and all this stupid shit. And you're gonna on Saturdays. Like, is it cool one time on Saturday? Fine, sure. Like, their stupid failed Saturday night bullshit special, which, you know, if they're trying to make like their Saturday night main event, that would be nice. Like a once in a time thing, sure. But I'm sorry, every week? Nah. But yeah, this is gonna basically be their SmackDown now. They basically made Rampage now their Saturday or Sunday, whatever, their Friday night heat, basically. Because it doesn't fucking matter anyways. It just doesn't, huh? What a darn shame. I feel bad. Like, wow. I mean, like, come on. It's like, wow. And that's like the Rampage. Again, Rampage. It was the show where CM Punk returned. And it was treated like a joke. What a joke. Like, when you supposed to look back in AEW's history, the night CM Punk returned to wrestling is on Rampage and is a show where it doesn't even matter. What a darn shame, huh? What a darn fucking shame. And you make that show make like a joke. That show should have been, honestly, AEW SmackDown, right? Yet they fail on capitalizing, making it matter. I understand, oh, you're 10 p.m. Well, I'm sorry. There's times you were on 10 p.m. anyways. When you're live. Like, I understand you can't be live, but you are on TNT, like, you, like, on live anyways, regardless. And let's be honest here. You can't buy, what, another hour? Like, there's times you do even 2-hour rampages. What, is it bad to buy that much anyways? And let's be fucking through here. There's no excuse why it gets shit ratings. Like, let's be honest here. The neckbeers, the smarky wrestling fans that watch these AEW smarks, don't fucking go on a Friday night. They don't. They don't fucking do shit. And you want, and you think, like, you know, that's the reason why your ratings suck? No. It's not really a bad time slot, okay? People are up 10 p.m., okay? They're up 10 p.m. They're doing shit. They're out of towns or whatever, doing whatever. Fucking people who watch SmackDown, you don't think they're not doing anything after? Like, unless they're gonna watch some stupid weird shit, they would watch. But it's not gonna be enough because, again, Rampage sucks. I don't know what to tell you people. I just think that, wow, what a joke for Rampage. This whole Collision thing, and again, the logo, the idea, obviously this was already coming. It's just like, really? This was the big announcement, and TNT basically already announced it themselves, and we should care, whatever. Let's also talk about CM Punk thing. About CM Punk, speaking of CM Punk. So CM Punk has drama back. Apparently he has drama with Brian Alvarez. Apparently Brian Alvarez is saying he's not part of plans of AEW and shit like that and blah blah blah. And then CM Punk ran on Twitter on Alvarez and shit. Like, don't get me wrong, I agree with Punk. Like, you know, a lot of these dirt sheet people don't know shit. Again, Brian Alvarez doesn't know shit. You know, I don't like Brian Alvarez. I don't like Dave Meltzer. I don't like all these fucking stupid fucking fake insiders when they're not insiders. I hate that they have this fake resume that they know about the backstage stuff when in reality they just, like, you know, they're a bunch of hearsay shit. And then when things doesn't happen, is plans change and shit like that. Again, I hate that people look at them as respectful. Like, we should not be looking and giving them information. We should make them look like jokes. You know, they're not fucking real. They're not part of business, and we're giving them this fake resume about they're part of the fucking business. I hate that shit. But again, like, I don't know, are we supposed to really believe? Again, we don't know necessarily, like, with that now, like, why isn't, like, CM Punk announced or shit like that? I mean, sure, they're probably saving him for the debut of Collision, because that's, like, the rumor, too, or whatever. And that's why they didn't announce the stupid show on. Because apparently, okay, I don't even know when this first show supposedly. Some people are saying that, oh, this show is going to happen on Chicago, the first episode. It's like, you can't just announce that? Like, why you got to wait till the next week to wait till hear that shit. Like, come on. This is why I hate Tony Khan's stupid announcement. It's like you bunch of bullshit. Just like waste to like a 2-hour show just to hear that shit. Like, you're announcing something. Like, you have the time to announce something. Announce it right now. Why are you doing something where you have to build up something that we kind of already know, or really, like, who cares? Like, that's not some big announcement we should care for to wait. Like, come on here. But whatever. See, that's that shit with AEW drama. I mean, obviously, there's people who hate CM Punk. Like, they're hoping he doesn't join, or, oh, he might actually join. Like, I'm in the point where I don't care. Because here's the thing. As much as I like CM Punk, I actually do like Punk. I think he's like the only guy that ever was in AEW that make people care. Not that like he's no different than Jericho, Sting, even like Matt Hardy and Christian. All these people who are in AEW from WWE and all, you know, who are legends like Sting. You know, these people, like, I love these guys, but they're not doing anything to help AEW because, I mean, they're doing their effort, right? It's just like they're not being used. It's not like they're fucking using the capacity where people would care about to fucking watch Dynamite. It would get the million viewership. It's not enough. It's like, again, it's like that scenario where it's that new toy you get and it fades off. Like that new car smell fades off. That's what AEW Dynamite already basically is. It's that new car smell that already fizzed out, that who cares about Dynamite. It's, I guess, no different than modern wrestling shows and shit. Now you're going to have Collision with that new car smell, and look, the luster will be gone just like Rampage, you know? Sure, you'll be live. Apparently that's the plan, but I don't know. Unless it's live, then you're okay. You're at least heading off to a better path, I would say, even though you're going to probably still struggle with doing a good, legit good wrestling show. But, like, let's be fucking for real here. You're going to fucking still deal with... You're not going to be that entertaining. I don't think so. I don't know. But, like... What I'm trying to say about CM Punk, though, with CM Punk, what I'm trying to say about CM Punk, really, is that I don't even care if he's not even named in AEW anymore. Because, again, it's not like he's going to make a difference. Like, he was there, and AEW still got shitty ratings. You know what I mean? Even if he was there, the show still suffered with ratings. He's not like this big, unfortunately, needle mover. It's just a darn shame, you know? And people are saying he's going to be this big needle mover, and he's not. And I do like Punk. That's the thing. Do I think he's a crybaby bitch? I absolutely. Doesn't mean he has his fault. Absolutely. I do think that the guy is overrated. He has his faults. You know, he's a crybaby bitch, blah, 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 right? But he has some positives. I do think he could be entertaining. He is one of those guys where even though you may hate him as a person, or you may he may not be as great as, like, you know, he's like very overrated, but he is actually good on the mic. He is somewhat of a good wrestler and shit. He is entertaining at times. Again, when he was in WWE, he was entertaining. He was entertaining with his Summer Punk thing, you know, 2011, you know, when he was in WWE 2011. Even when he had that fucking 434 title reign, there was part of it that he was entertaining. I enjoyed him, you know, shit, I did. I liked him. I did. But boy, was he overrated. He is pretty overrated, okay? He's not that much of a draw. Let's be fucking frilly here. But at the end of the day, okay, look, it's not going to make a difference even if he's in AEW. It's just not. Because unfortunately, even when he was in AEW, they still got bad ratings. Let's be for real, okay? So that's my thoughts on the Collision shit, and that's my thoughts on the fucking CM Punk drama shit, like, about CM Punk, you know, or whatever. Okay? So let's move on to the Dynamite review, okay? So yeah, let's talk about Dynamite, and let's talk about definitely I already basically talked about CM Punk and AEW Collision announced, okay. All right. So let's move on. And we'll definitely talk more about Collision in this video because, like, you know, the announcers and shit like that, right? It's okay. So, the show started with Wardlow. Wardlow looked like he wore, like, what? Like, he wore... I don't know what the fuck he was wearing. The clothes looked shorter than him. I mean, okay. I don't know. I don't know what else to really say about that, but he comes out. He calls out Christian and Luchasaurus because it was like what Christian said last week and whatever. I mean, it's whatever. I don't mind this. Like I'm surprised. Like again, when you think of a Dynamite, like I came to like what the like analyzation that they always seem to really start their Dynamites with Orange Cassidy. Technically, they did, with the first match, right? But that's basically what they kind of. It's just like wow, like they always start with Orange Cassidy. I don't. Again, who gives a shit about Orange Cassidy besides Marks? Again, stop acting like this guy is this like credible guy, and then I don't know. It's just stupid. I don't know what's going on with my fucking laptop. I'm trying to fucking. Oh boy. Okay, sorry about this. So yeah, all I know is just stuff like that, blah blah blah. That's what happened. Fucking Christian. Oh boy. Come on. I'm trying to get a result. Sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. Blah blah blah. Stupid, boring faggots. Blah blah blah. Fucking garbage wrestling. Okay. Okay. Let's talk about this. So Dynamite. Yeah, again, Dynamite, Christian Cage, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah. Wardlow has the advantage against Christian. Okay, so he was attacking. So him and Christian were going out along with Luchasaurus. Wardlow had the advantage until Christian uses a low blow and then runs a ladder into his face. So they eventually got a ladder. Basically leading to like, oh, they might have a ladder match and whatever, which essentially what was announced later on the show. It's announced that then Wardlow challenged Christian to a ladder match. I do think that's very early. That's very early for a feud, or very early for like their supposed first match to have a ladder match. Unless it was like a rematch, then sure. Maybe if they were to have a TV match or even something. Then you do like a ladder match, because the ladder matches to me, like or stipulation matches, like they only like make sense to do a stipulation if it's like the second or third match of their feud. If you're gonna do a rematch of their basic feud, like this match could have just been fine to do as a TV match, honestly. If you do a match here and then you make that special, if you're gonna do it on the pay-per-view, you make that the ladder match, and okay, fine. I mean, sure. I mean, I wouldn't mind it. I mean, sometimes, yeah, when you have feuds, like, you have that, like, those feuds, like, those, you sometimes have a feud that's big, like, that, you do a heated story that's, like, oh, already a stipulation type of match, right? This match doesn't have that much heat, like, in all honesty. Sure, oh, Wardlow's father, and, that just, like, it's been done before. Wasn't it done before, like, with Samoa Joe and shit? And now, like, I don't know, whatever. Whatever. We'll see what happens though with this match. But I mean, it's okay how they open the show. But then this is where I kind of started to fall asleep. So the first match, Orange Cassidy and Darby Allin defeated Lee Moriarty and Big Cass or something. I don't fucking care. I don't know. I fell asleep. Backstage, the Young Bucks are arriving, but then they get attacked by the Blackpool Combat Club. Mox grabs the camera and says they're the only elite in this business. Sammy Guevara defeats some jobber in his second match. I don't know, whatever. He grabs the mic and talks about his struggles to get into to AEW and wrestling in the Indies in Texas. He knows he's not perfect and had made a lot of mistakes in the past. But the right place is Las Vegas, where you become the world champion. Aren't you a heel? Like, this sounds like a babyface promo. Whatever. I mean, whatever. Sure, indie guy. Okay, but makes you special though. Then everybody does this. Listen, sure. The thing is, I'm sorry. Like, I understand this is a babyface promo. You should try to, like, this should be something that makes people care about Sammy Guevara. But I'm sorry, you're no different than everybody. Everybody has that stupid story in AEW. That's a problem, and they don't look the part. You don't look the part, and I really don't care. I'm sorry. You're not really entertaining, bro. Sorry, it's the truth. FTR takes out Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett before their promo, and then they plan on hitting their finisher on Jeff Jarrett. But then Karen Jarrett makes her debut in AEW by low blowing Cash Wheeler before Double J delivers the stroke, and then Setman gets back. Whatever. Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett's posse, their group attacks FTR, and they stand tall with Karen Jarrett. I don't mind Karen Jarrett being on TV. Like, I think she's a good valet, sure. Even though she can be annoying, bitchy at times. But I mean, like, that kind of helps her character being as a heel. I don't mind that. So, I don't mind that at all. And I mean, again, I honestly don't mind. I know people, Jeff Jarrett. I honestly don't mind Jeff Jarrett wrestling. I don't mind him as a wrestler. I don't mind him as a heel. I don't mind him even, like, let's be honest here. Jeff Jarrett, one of the legends, right? That I would not honestly mind being on TV. Let's be honest here. Again, you know what I would care about Collision? Let me tell you how I would care about Collision. If you make Collision the show with the legends, I honestly would care. Or you make Dynamite just as, I don't know, one of the shows about the legends. You put Christian or forwards washed up WWE guys. I would. And I would watch them more. But fucking Christian. But Sting. But fucking Chris Jericho. But Jeff Jarrett there. But those guys, that people who are the stars, and I guarantee you get some ratings. You would get some ratings. You would. Not much like, because you're a Saturday show, and you have shitty quality, whatever, in terms of, like, your shows, how you do things, but, I don't know. Heck, honestly, make a Dynamite, honestly, if you do a Dynamite with, like, just these wrestlers who are established, you would probably, honestly, have a better show. That's the problem, though, with this. You don't really have an established roster. You're still fucking having jobbers who, like, look, again, you can't say they have stars when, again, they fucking bring in a guy like Action Andretti, who beats Jericho like this, and he's, again, still a jobber. Like, what does that tell you, The Outcasts, which is Tony Storm and Ruby Soho, defeats Hikaru Shida and Britt Baker on Dynamite, and I don't care. I don't care. Orange Cassidy does an interview earlier in the show saying he will not face anyone who wanted a title shot at Double or Nothing, or he would face anyone, whatever. But then backstage, Renee informs Orange Cassidy that 20 different people went into his office and they demanded a title shot. Orange Cassidy says, well, guess I'll face them all. And he agreed to put his international championship on the line at Battle Royal at Double or Nothing. And then Cassidy says so he's defending his title in the Battle Royal. Which, I don't mind that, honestly. I don't. That's the thing about Double or Nothing. Like, I understand, if they want to try and emulate WWE, like, why is it Double or Nothing? Why aren't they doing, like, a Casino Battle Royal? And then the winner of the Casino Battle Royal proceeds to challenge the world champion at, like, All Out. Like, why aren't they doing something like that? Like, I understand, sure, that would be ripping off WWE with, like, the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania, and their WrestleMania is All Out, basically. I mean, I thought that's what they originally were doing. Like, didn't Hangman Page won a Battle Royal, the chance to face Jericho in the finals for, like, whatever, how they crowned their first world champion? Why couldn't they do something like that? I would do that. Like, if they're going to do a Battle Royal, where's the Casino Battle Royal? I mean, I don't, again, like, but then they're doing this Battle Royal, which I don't mind. Like, why not a Battle Royal for this time? I mean, whatever. I don't know what they're doing. I mean, I just think the whole Casino Battle Royal idea, it seems like a thing for Double or Nothing that they could do as a Battle Royal in a way, and that could be essentially their Royal Rumble. And, basically Double or Nothing could be their Royal Rumble. That's how I kind of see Double or Nothing, honestly. It's their Royal Rumble in a way. Whatever. It is what it is. And then we get the announcement where AEW, Tony Khan's announcement is AEW Collision and their first shows. And then Tony Khan says, next week I will have another announcement. Yeah, another announcement where the first episode of it will take place. Yeah, the king of the fucking announcements. Like, you just make everything announcement. Is the announcement, like, will you announce that next week we're having a show? Like, is that, you might as well do that now. Like, next week we'll have Dynamite on next week. On Wednesdays. I bet you would honestly make an announcement about that. You want to make an announcement I made a shit. I took a shit, and it smelled. You know, you're better off doing that. Like, it's literally the same. It's like that's what it basically sums up being. I don't like this. Fucking Roderick Strong defeating Jericho in a false camera match. Again, I don't like Roderick Strong being the guy, the most boring fuck. I think the whole, remember when Roderick Strong AEW? Oh my god! And the guy, again, he's a boring fuck that from the Undisputed Gay era. The guy was boring NXT and shit. Most boring fuck. Him his boring gay Undisputed faggot group. That where they fucking have Undisputed gay sex with each other. I don't know, whatever. I in the match, like, whatever. I don't care about this. I don't care. Like, I don't like Roderick Strong winning. Or I don't care that, I especially don't like that Jericho, really. He's losing these guys, like, where he's, like, bigger and better than these people. Jungle Boy defeats Rush. I don't know why the fuck this match happened, whatever. Post-match, then Pranston Vance, or whatever. Some fucking jobbers, like, helped. Like, Pranston Vance and Rush, they attacked Darby. I mean, Jungle Boy, then Darby Allin, Jungle Boy help Jungle Boy. What I don't fuck. I don't know. I don't care. Jay White defeated Ricky Starks by disqualification. Who fucking cares? Like, whatever. This is a disqualification. Remember, we were supposed to pretend about Jay White. He could be in WWE, and then he's, again, your typical indie guy, which I'm happy he's in AEW, because that's where they should be. Because, again, who fucking cares that it's AEW, indie promotion, really? But, again, who cares about this fucking match? In the main event, Don Callis comes out. He says that, and he gets, like, piece of shit chance. He said he asks, like, why he did what he did. He said he takes credit for Omega's successes, and there will be no Omega without Don Callis. Then Kenny Omega comes out, he takes out security, but the Blackpool Combat Club attacks him. Mark says the Elite can't touch them, and Omega needs to stay down. Kenny Omega struggles, but then the Young Bucks comes out with some weapons. But then, the return of Hangman Page, and they attacked the Blackpool Combat Club. They eventually retreated. And then Page says a double nothing, whatever. He then says that they are the heart and soul and spirit of AEW, and they are the Elite. And then at double nothing, it's gonna be us versus y'all in the Anarchy Arena, which I don't mind that ending. It's just, again, I don't really find Hangman Page entertaining. I don't really think any of them are really entertaining, honestly. There's some hidden gems, like, there's some things they do is fine, it's just they're, like, kind of boring at times, especially the Elite. Blackpool Combat Club, I don't mind Moxley, even though he do gay shit or whatever, but honestly, so yeah, they're doing Anarchy Arena, should be kind of cool, not bad, honestly, how they're building the match, right? And, yeah, I guess it's a good ending, even though I don't really care for Hangman Page, he's boring, but fine, I don't mind the ending. It's like, it's been built up to care, so I'm happy how they're kind of building this somewhat. So it's actually something that actually has some build, and it's actually not bad. This is like the only thing intriguing really going on, in AEW. So overall, the show is boring, in my opinion. That was like the only thing I enjoyed about was the ending, even though I sadly missed it and whatever. That's what I'll say, people. I'm just keep real, get your games closed. Find me some bitches go show shit. That's to say. Till next time, peace. Yeah, bye. That's my thoughts on Dynamite, the whole AEW Collision announcement, and the whole CM Punk drama shit, and about how I think about CM Punk and AEW. All right. Till next time, peace. Yeah, bye.